The word on the street is that Jon Jones needs 6 months to prepare for Tom Aspinall. So once the date is confirmed, once the place is confirmed, and once Tom Aspinall is confirmed as Jon Jones' next fight, as pen goes to paper, Jon Jones needs 6 months from that day to be prepared. That's the rumor on the street, according to Ariel Helwani, speaking on his show the other day, said, money talks, but it feels like if summer is the goal, it's starting to slip away. Happy Punch has put out a lot of good information on this one. Let's take a listen to this video that they cut together.
Dana White said on First Take, Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, that might happen this summer. So
Aspinall, the plan is to fight Jon this summer.
Clock is ticking on that one because, you know, I was told that Jon wants 6 months to prepare if the fight is locked in. And what's 6 months from now? September? Now, I'm sure, you know, money talks, but it feels like the summer, you know, if that is the goal, it's starting to slip away a little bit.
Dana White said on First Take, Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, that might happen this summer. So
Aspinall, the plan is to fight Jon this summer.
Clock is ticking on that one because, you know,
Plan is to have Jon Jones fight this summer, Dana White said on the Jim Rome show. Ariel Helwani now coming out. It's March, middle of March. End of March is nearing, and we still have no word on this. Obviously, Tom Aspinall is campaigning hard for the Jon Jones fight, and Jon Jones now has some detractors coming out of the woodworks. Of course, his former opponent, Chael Sonnen. It's been 4.5 months since you fought Jon at MSG against Stipe. You are not training with Tom Aspinall in mind? Do you not know the champion has to fight the interim champion? What do you mean you need 6 months? Jon Jones, of course, not just Chael, others in the media as well. Jason Hartley on Twitter. What are the odds that the only 2 times that Jon Jones has asked for the UFC for that fuck you money that he keeps talking about, that $30 million, that Deontay Wilder money, is when the UFC just so happened to be the matchups with Francis Ngannou, the heavyweight, the terrifying guy, the guy that went over to the PFL, that left the UFC, that got out of the UFC, was supposed to fight Jon Jones for many, many years, and then now Tom Aspinall, another freak athlete, right? These guys, Ngannou and Tom Aspinall, are of relative size comparison to Jon Jones. Of course, Jon Jones has come up to heavyweight from a light heavyweight, went through everyone at light heavyweight until those last couple of years where there were some close split decisions. Did he ask for the same against Gane or Stipe? I don't think so, because those matchups were perfect tailor-made matchups for him. Stipe, of course, late into his 40s, and Cyril Gane, not much of a dangerous threat on the ground. So Jon Jones was not asking for that fuck you money. Of course, this has been the debate forever, and Jon Jones has been downplaying Tom Aspinall and the threat that Tom Aspinall poses to him for months now, shrugging him off like the little brother that doesn't deserve the title shot. Of course, Tom Aspinall has been also shut down in many ways by the UFC, but my theory is that they are trying to boost up Jon Jones so much that when Tom Aspinall inevitably, potentially runs him over, it's a possibility. Jon Jones, of course, is the GOAT, as many believe, but Tom Aspinall is a rising character. He's dangerous everywhere, and he could get the job done early, and I think the UFC may be betting on that to happen so that Tom Aspinall takes over that GOAT status, but that's just my thoughts on it. You guys let me know. Do you think Jon Jones gets it done, or can Tom Aspinall do the job? But this is another thing. Tom Aspinall fans are pushing Tom Aspinall, but he's not a huge, big name yet. That's what I just spoke about. But for the narrative of Aspinall is nothing to Jon Jones, Jon Jones fans are running with that. Jon Jones in 2023 gives 2 of his up-and-coming guys to watch out for in the UFC, Liz O'Malley and then Tom Aspinall. Take a listen for yourself.
Hear Jon's thoughts on, like, who's the fucking guys that you want to see right now? Who's the guys that are up and coming, whatever weight class, it don't fucking matter. Like, what are the guys that you want to see that gets you fucking excited?
Honestly,
So he goes into O'Malley here. We'll skip ahead just a little bit to see what he speaks about Tom Aspinall.
how far to take. And then Tom Aspinall, I think he has the potential to do something really special in the heavyweight division. I think he's going to be hard for the majority of guys to beat. I really do believe that. I think those two are the two that I'm most excited for their futures in the UFC, see where they're going to go.
So I had hit.
MMA Guru makes a good point. Jon Jones been probably been watching Tom Aspinall since his debut. He knows that the guy
who's the fucking guys that
a lean 260-pound frame shouldn't be moving that slick and fast. Tom Aspinall is very dangerous. He could get the job done. Of course, Jon Jones has been through everything, seen everything. Does he still have what it takes? We'll just have to wait and see. But you look at the comments section, and it's not looking very good for Jon Jones. He's scared 100%. Rip Tom Aspinall, meaning Jon Jones is going to come back and destroy Tom Aspinall, according to that guy. Habib is the MMA GOAT. 6 months to get back on the PEDs. They're saying strip him of the title. He's taking too long. I'm losing respect for him just like that. Vacate the title and do whatever you want. I'd rather see Fedor versus Jones decide the GOAT heavyweight than Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane in the interim. But what do you guys think about this? Jon Jones says he needs 6 months to prepare from the date that he puts pen to paper for the deal for the Tom Aspinall fight. Is this reasonable? Is he taking too long? Should they strip Jon Jones? Should they make Tom Aspinall the formal heavyweight champion of the world? Let me know in the comments down below. And who do you think wins this fight, Tom Aspinall or Jon Jones, if it ever happens? Because we seemingly have already missed out on Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.